Hello and welcome back, guys. So let's finish up with this section here, and then let's go here, and once we are done we can skip over to the payment system. And also somebody mentioned to me that in the profile here it shows this user has no orders yet, even though there are orders by this user here, and it seems that's actually true. I've checked my own profile here and this is what it's showing. So we're going to dive into the code and see what's causing this, because I don't know either. All right, so at this point let's go back to this. So I'm seeing a lot of space here and there, so let's just get rid of that space before we move this to the next part here. So I'm going to go back to my views here inside views and eShop. Let's go to our side, what is this one, sidebar? Yes, sidebar.include. So I'm guessing this thing has this is the part right here, price range. So I'm guessing this thing has padding on the top and the bottom, or a margin or something of that sort. So let's just add a style to fix that. So I'm just going to, I like adding styles in there because they override any classes. So I'm just going to say, and by the way, if my voice sounds horsey or different or something, it's because I'm having problems breathing. I think it's the COVID-19, because I happen to have that. But today I'm feeling a whole lot better, so I decided to record some more videos. So I may have trouble breathing once in a while during the tutorial, so bear with me. All right, so here we're going to say margin. Let's try margin top and put that at 0 pixels. And then let's try margin bottom as well. Let's say margin bottom 0 pixels, like so. Great, so let's check that out and see what we've got. Okay, there we go. Much better, more snug in there. So you can do more styling if you want to reduce that, but I think this is okay. Also, once we refresh here, it goes back to the default, even though we haven't clicked search, but there's that issue of maintaining the range once we click on search. So we're going to see how to do that as well, since we actually know what determines that. And that is this part right here, determines the range. So I think we can still put our get sticky right in there to see if we do get the result that we are looking for. So let me see here, min quantity. You know, we should have added something in the get sticky function as a default value, just so when there's nothing, we have some kind of default value that is different, because the default value for this control may be different for the one we use next down here. So we'll see what we can do about that. Let me squeeze these guys a little bit in, like so. All right, so for now we are good. So what I will do here is move this into this location here. Of course, we don't need the minimum and maximum labels as we did in the previous section. So I'm going to do that. And yes, let's see here. Okay, great. So this one isn't price range, but of course it's quantity range, like so. And since it's quantity, we don't need dollars. What we need is, maybe we'll just put 0, just remove the dollars. I think that should make sense. We can leave everything as is. Here there's 20 to 500. I think it's always good to start with the maximum number possible for ranges like this. Since it's quantity, it may reduce the results that we want. So let's leave it at that. And what else? So we have min quantity, max quantity. I think everything looks good here. All right, so let's see that in action. So refresh. So we have quantity and we have that, but we don't seem to have a range here. So what's going on? What's happening? Value slider 0. So maybe the way this thing was created was put in a way that we can't have duplicates. So maybe let's change the ID. Let's try and put 3 over there just to see what happens. Yeah, it still doesn't work because I think what's happening is that the jQuery is designed to just run one instance of this, which is price range there. Let's see what happens when I hover on this. This works. This one does not. Okay, so it seems we're out of luck on this one. And by the way, I haven't tested any of these things. I don't actually test these things beforehand, and that's because I don't want to have everything all laid out neatly so that it works the first time. I want to see the possible errors that come up in real time. That way we can solve them together and see, because that's how you get real world experience. In my experience, that's how things work better that way. So let me change that number there. Maybe it has some significance. I'm not sure, but who knows? Let's refresh. Okay, nothing. So on this particular one, instead of wasting time on this, I'm going to put this on ice for now, and then we can use the inputs here for now just to see if it works. I'll go through it when I'm not recording and see how we can fix that problem. Then I'll let you know how it goes. All right, so far this is all good. Let's see if we can actually get this to work and search for something here. So if we do click search here, we get the results we want in the URL. So it means we just need to capture that information the same way we're capturing it in the admin section. So let's go there right now. I'm going to go to my admin section here and have a go at that code. So we did that in the products section. So definitely we need this part that says search is equal to false. And then if we have that search in there, then we know search is equal to true. So what I will do is open the home controller, since that is the home page, if I am not mistaken. This is indeed the home page. Okay. So on the home page, let's go to our home controller. There we go. And let's see on the index, let's add it right there. So we're going to add the search here. So if search, then search is equal to true. Good. Now let's see if we get the get variables that we are looking for here. So I'm going to refresh the page. At the top here, click search. So we don't get any of that, which means we are probably in the wrong, on the wrong page. Am I on the wrong page? Yeah, I definitely am. So I'll leave this here because we need it in the home page as well. Let's go to the shop.php. That's actually the page that I'm looking for. So in here, luckily we do have search. Now we had used the find to determine when we click this. When we click a category, check if, oh, actually no, that was for the search bar on the top. So likely this one is find and the other one is search. That way so this one is, yeah, that one is search as well. So maybe what we do is let's combine these two anyway. So find is equal to is set get find. I think let's leave these as they are. So if that is not set, then the search is going to be set here. We don't need to repeat this part at all. I'll remove that. but we can still add search there, no problem. So what I will do is remove that part like so. Now the thing is, if we get to search here, it's going to go through this. So in here we can put an if statement to determine which of these two we're going to go with. But for now, let's just remove that show there and see that we have what we need, which is right there. That is very good. Okay, so once we have that, let's come down here. On this point, we're just going to check if this is set like so. So I'm just going to do that if clause there like that, and yes, let's come down here and we'll say else. So this means this is the advanced search at this point, like so. Goody. So all we need to do is fill up these rows with the correct rows that we want, and we'll be home and dry. So we'll do that by going to the admin area here and copying exactly what we did here. So params is equal to empty array. Now, like I said before, if you find yourself repeating some code the way I want to do right now, this is a lot of code to repeat. See, all this up to there. That's quite a bit of code to repeat. It would be better to always create either a function or you add it to your class. So here what we will do is, let's look at what we really need in this code. The first thing that is very obvious is that we need the get variable. But the get variable is universal, it's everywhere, so we don't really need to worry about it. If we look here, what else do we need? So we do have a query, we have params, and at the end of the day we can throw out a query, right? Simple as that. Okay, so what we will do instead is we're going to add to the search instead. So we do have a search. Let's go to core search.class right there. So if I click on this, that's class search, and static, static, static. Awesome. So what we will do instead is let's add, let me go back to, where was I? Admin. There we go. So let's add the search here and just say search. I will equate this to query. I'll say query because we need to have a query to add here. So I'll say search like so. Make, I don't know, we can use any language here. Make query underscore query like that. And we can pass in the get variable if we want, but it's not really necessary since we can get it from anywhere. But in the interest of following the object-oriented way, it's better to just supply it there, then we can grab it from the other side. So what I will do now, for now, I'll just copy this code here. Copy. Actually, let me just cut the code here, like so. Generate a search query. Okay, then let's go now to the search class, and in here we're going to have to create a function called make query. Oh, excuse me, function make query, and let's put our get variable in there. Now we want to not use the underscore like so, and let's paste that there, and then I'll just say return query like so. So where is all this? Query and okay, there we go. I think we're doing well. The only thing is we need to change this get version to that one. So I'm just going to do this. Select all the every one of these. Oh, it seems I have gone overboard. Let me go back and select one more time, just remembering to stop when I get to almost the end. There we go. I think that's the end. Yep, that's the end. So I'll just move to the left and delete the underscore. That's good. That's good. Okay, so now we can have a query. This is awesome. Now, the advantage of doing things this way is now all we need to do is copy that and not worry about anything else, and go to our shop. And right here, I will do this. And of course, I should have copied the, where was that? Should have copied that as well. Back to search. Where are we? Shop. Yeah, actually what I need is this. So copy that and put it there. Query like that. But it's very important to keep in mind, if here on the query part, make query, that's the one. Here I have to say public static, otherwise it won't work. And then let's see here what we have, because it seems we need params here. Did we? Wait a minute. No, we did not need it. Okay, we don't need it for now. That is okay. So back to shop, and we have rows is equal to that. Okay, good. I think that solves our problem. So let's refresh the page and let's see what errors we get. So we get undefined variable limit and offset. Okay, so that's understood because we did not carry any of that. We were supposed to get it from here. So limit, offset. One way to do it is just to add those things here, like so. Because if we add them inside the function itself, then we're going to have the same limit for every query that we run in there, which may not be so good. So let's put them outside here, the limit and the offset. And let's go, I'm going to copy this. Let's go to the search here, the search function we just created, and add those guys there, like so. That should solve the problem. So refresh. Very good. Okay, so we did get a result. I'm not sure if that's the correct result at all, but I don't even know why we got this result. So what I will do is let's go to shop, back to shop, and let's close down this show here. Oh, wait a minute though. At least it gives us an insight. Okay, so there's a minimum price and a maximum price. Okay, that's what it's looking at, 20 to 500. So let's try 0 to wait, is that quantity or price? Price. Okay, min max quantity, URL shop, select. Yeah, I think those things are good. Let's start with 0 and search. Okay, so 0 to 950 max price, and yeah, so it's working actually pretty good. So let's try and limit things to, let's say let me look for that. So good, search. I think things didn't go well here because of the quantity there. Search. Okay, so that's a problem I have noticed here. So let me go back to my where is this sidebar. So I think it's always a good idea to start everything at 0. So let me go to here, remove that 0. Let me just put that on 1000, just so it's full every time. Refresh, refresh. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're going to fix this eventually. Let me just search again. There we go, that works. And you see the sticky is working as well. Let's put a category, drinks. Let me remove the title there, just search for drinks, And there we go. We have drinks. Very good. Let's just search for brands on their own. Let's remove that and search for brands. A particular brand, these two, and there we go. Let's add some more and see if we get more results and search. Okay, pretty good. So things are working out here. It's just the design here that is prohibiting us, but we'll fix that in a sooner to come video. Let me see if the year will remain sticky and search. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let me remove that on the top just to be sure. Let's go to shop, home. Where is this? Shop? Yeah, it's shop. Let me remove this. We don't need it anymore. And what else? Refresh. Okay, good. All right, so in order for us to move this whole system to another page, we just need to go to the controller. We have everything set up here. Let's just put our search down there in the same way we did. And then when we get to the search part here, we will add the same if statement again from the shop. So back to this if statement, copy. Actually, okay, let me just put that there, paste it there, move everything over, come back, and else statement, of course, copy, come back to the home, right over here, paste like so. And that's it. We are done with the search on the home page as well. If I go to the home page, very good. So everywhere you want this search, just add that there and you get it. But we'll fix this, do not be fiery. But in the next video, let's look at this problem right here. I really want us to go to the payment system as quickly as possible so that we can wrap this up. I'll see you in the next video.